All right, ladies, let's review the rules of today's proceedings before I open up the camera. So, the way trial goes, we've already had trial part one where we've reviewed the evidence that will be allowed into for the court tonight. All motions have been reviewed. If there were any, there were not, but I just need to say that as a formality. The way tonight's event will go as such. First, we'll hear from the plaintiff. Opening statements, you get 1 minute. Then we cross over to the defense. You have your opening statements, 1 minute. Then it reverts back to the plaintiff, then to present her evidence, her case, her witnesses. You can do that in whatever form or fashion you like. The court does, this court, however, does like narrative storytelling in chronological order. So if that is your style, then so be it. If not, um, it is basically up to you. The court is amenable to however presentation style you would like. You can also decide to show all the evidence first and then bring witnesses and make statements and then do your summary. Same for the other side. Once, if there are any witnesses, you get 7 questions each, 7 questions for witnesses. On the cross, you get seven. Redirect, you get 3 questions only. Do you both understand that?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, excellent. Now, once the both sides have gone, then we go into closing statements. Closing statements will last for 1 minute each. After closing statements, I will retire into my chambers, consult with the reality court jury, which is both in the dream world, to advise me, which is very cool and something that's not done anywhere else. We do have a live jury that will be weighing in on the case as well. Once I hear from the live jury, I will deliberate over all the evidence and I will return in under 10 minutes with a decision for this case. Are we all clear on how this case is to go tonight?
Yes, Your
Yes, Your
Honor.
Honor.
All right. With that being said, let us begin. We will give the floor to the plaintiff's counsel, Serena, Counselor Serena. The floor is yours. You have 1 minute for opening statements.
Okay, Your Honor. Today I will present
Oh,
dashcam
if you could
footage.
make sure you're on your voice is high on using your
Okay, can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can.
Okay. Your Honor, today I will present dashcam footage that irrefutably proves Officer Apollo Reyes violated my client Anthony Giovanni's constitutional rights through retaliatory and unlawful impoundment of his vehicle. Officer Reyes has submitted a statement claiming my client's vehicle was parked illegally with 2 wheels on the sidewalk. Your Honor, the dashcam footage will prove this false. The evidence will show first that Anthony Giovanni's vehicle was lawfully parked on the street in front of his friend's apartment building. There was no red curb. The vehicle was not on the sidewalk, and it was parked over 15 feet from the fire hydrant. Second, Mr. Giovanni was present the entire time, giving his friend a piggyback ride. He was engaged in completely innocent activity and never had any interaction or words with Officer Reyes prior to the car being impounded. Third, witnesses on the scene informed Officer Reyes that he was impounding the wrong vehicle, that this was not the car belonging to the person that had words with the officer. And he responded, and this is captured on the dashcam audio, "I do not give a fuck," and proceeded to impound my client's vehicle anyway. Fourth, Officer Reyes impounded my client's legally parked car first before addressing the vehicle that was actually parked illegally near the fire hydrant. This demonstrates clear retaliatory intent. He targeted my client's vehicle, believing it belonged to somebody else. Fifth, Officer Reyes' own patrol vehicle was parked illegally on the actual sidewalk during the entire incident. Your Honor, Officer Reyes' statement claims that he gave someone an opportunity to move their car and they complied. That's true that he had given time, but that was for the other vehicle, and he was walking towards it while trying to do that. Officer Reyes claims his actions were guided by reasonable judgment and conducted without malice or personal bias. Yet his own words, "I don't give a fuck," when he had the wrong vehicle proves otherwise. This is not about a parking violation. This is about an officer who abused his authority to retaliate against an innocent person for someone else's conduct.
All right.
I'm going to be proving these 3 charges: the violation of civil rights. Officer Reyes was acting under color of law, violating my client's 4th Amendment against his unlawful seizure, and his 14th Amendment right to equal protection and due process. The wrongful fine, the $2,000 fine that was issued without any legal basis because no parking violation actually existed. An unlawful search and seizure, where he seized my client's vehicle without probable cause in retaliation, knowing it was the wrong vehicle. The dash camera will speak for itself. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. We'll now go to the defense. Opening statements.
All right, Your Honor. Thank you so much. The plaintiff claims the officer Apollo Reyes acted out of retaliation and unlawfully impounded his vehicle. But the evidence, including the plaintiff's own video, tells a very different story. On September 30th, 2025, Officer Reyes was on duty when he observed 2 vehicles parked improperly within 15 feet of a fire hydrant. That is a clear safety violation under city ordinance. At first, no one claimed ownership of either vehicle. Following procedure, Officer Reyes initiated the impound process for one of them. It was only after that vehicle was towed, the second driver stepped forward and moved their car, proving this was not bias or retaliation, but lawful enforcement of the same rule. The plaintiff is not present, has not provided any document, no proof of ownership, and no testimony. The only evidence submitted, their own video, actually supports Officer Reyes' action. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. It is at this time we will now move to having the plaintiff present their case. All right, Serena, the floor is yours. You can call a witness, you can present your evidence.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm going to be presenting the video camera footage, the dash camera from my client's friend's car first. Give me one moment while I play that.
Okay. All right, live jury, if you're watching, please make sure, please allow us to switch over the feed.
Can you guys let me know if you see that okay?
All right, just give us a second. Let me switch over the feed for the live jury. All right.
Fuck on my face.
Yep, we can see and hear it. Hold on one second. Let's make it a large. Go. All right, you may proceed to play the video.
Yeah, 300 scrap or 300.
The video stopped playing for us here. Can you start it again?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I can't talk in city while showing the video, but I
That's
need to
fine.
prove. No, but I'm
Okay.
trying to say things while showing it. Are you able to hear me through the emails?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Give me one second. Let me make that adjustment. All right. Go ahead. Let's try it.
Okay, sorry, just gotta. Okay.
Yeah, 300 scrap or 300.
I want to show here first, Your Honor. If you can hear me, please confirm you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay. First, we're going to see here that Officer Apollo Reyes did pull up right here on the sidewalk, illegally parked.
Illegal parking. What's this?
Right next to the fire. He's closer to the fire hydrant than anyone else. Well, except for that car right there.
It's legal parking. Yo.
If we go back a little, let me get a good view right here. As you can see, my client's car is right here in the tan, and his car is not parked on the sidewalk. There's not two wheels on the sidewalk there. It's parked right next to. And then my client, for reference, is the one right here with the girl in the red hair on his back. Just so you know, he is 6'11" for reference.
Parking. Yo.
So if you see right here, the actual distance from the hydrant is, if he's 6'11", good enough, like further than 15 feet. This car, however, was parked illegally. So in Officer Reyes' claim in his statement that the vehicle had two wheels positioned on the sidewalk. And as you can see, there was no wheels positioned on the sidewalk. And then when you notice the distance from the fire hydrant, using my client's documented height of 6'11" as video reference, the vehicle is over 15 feet from the hydrant, well beyond any restriction. And then looking at Officer Reyes' own patrol vehicle, he was parked on the actual sidewalk. And the irony is that not lost that while Officer Reyes claims he was enforcing sidewalk parking violations, he himself was parked illegally on the sidewalk. And then you can see here, my client, Anthony Giovanni, was giving his friend a piggyback ride. He's clearly engaged in innocent social activity. He hasn't approached the officer, and we'll see this in a second.
I lost audio on you, Serena. Are you still speaking?
It's, what do you call it? The other lawyer is speaking. That's why.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't an actual objection, but okay. That's not an objection.
Mariah, if you're speaking, are you speaking in the live courtroom? If you're speaking in Discord, I can't hear you.
Judge, she had an objection, but it wasn't an actual objection. There was no real objection. She's just saying words.
Objection.
Okay. What's your objection?
So
Mariah?
this her providing his height, that wasn't provided yesterday in the evidence. So she's providing it now. That's not relevant.
What's the legal basis for your objection?
Because she's using it as a form of it being 15 feet away from the fire hydrant. It has nothing to do with.
Still not an objection.
So what I mean is, so you're saying that what she's presenting is irrelevant, basically, right? So that's the basis of your objection.
Still not an
Yes,
objection.
the car,
You're just saying words.
The car on the sidewalk, he's not the one who's
car on the sidewalk.
You're referring to Officer Apollo, but he's not
referring to Officer Apollo.
Okay, ladies.
Oh yeah, she's childish. Get it?
Now,
I'm childish. Okay.
Because you're mocking me.
Sweetie,
All
you
right.
Let's talk about childish real quick.
I only
Okay, that's
a little bit of shade.
Wrap it up. Don't do that.
Wrap it up.
Only do a little bit of shade. I will hold you in contempt, and I will have them take you up out of here. It's your case is to lose.
I'm sorry, Judge. There's no legal precedence for the objection. I don't understand why she's wasting the court's time. I apologize.
You're wasting the
court's time
with this whole entire
this is how an objection works. When you say object, I object, Serena, you have to fall quiet. You have to let her state her objection, and then you let me deal with whether it's valid or not.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Now, Mariah, when you do an objection, there is a one word that you have to call out. It's either hearsay, relevance, uh, one of those terms.
Yes, Your Honor. My
What
apologies.
is, so that's why I'm asking you, what is the legal basis of your objection?
The relevance,
On what grounds?
because it wasn't presented yesterday.
Now that is evidentiary. So I'm going to overrule you. I'm going to let her continue. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Plus, she's right. His height has, in this space, just let it rock. It really doesn't matter one way or another. But you're on the right track.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pay attention to everything, both of you. Feel free to object as much as you want. That's the basis of a case, right? That's where the mental sparring comes about, tripping each other up. That's how cases are won, right? All right, so continue, Serena.
Okay, Your Honor. I'm going to switch back to speaking in the emails.
Okay. All right. Live jury, passe, and my friends there, Billy Jazz, we're switching back over. Please bear with us.
Fuck on my face for a smack.
Okay, here, Your Honor, you'll see that my client, Anthony Giovanni, again, I'm going to say this since we were interrupted before, was giving his friend a piggyback ride. He is clearly engaged in just innocent social activities there with his friends. He has not approached the Officer Reyes as of yet, and has had no interaction with Officer Reyes. You're going to see that he actually did not speak to Officer Reyes whatsoever. He was just simply standing there with his friends. His friends were the ones that exchanged words with Officer Reyes.
Fuck this shit out, you bitch ass nigga.
Take the vehicles off the road before impounding.
So get a car. Get a car and let me punch you in the face. Get a car. Get a car. Get a car.
Is that a threat? Is that a
Is that a
threat?
threat?
Is that a threat?
It's a threat.
So
This is my client right here, clearly trying to disengage himself from whatever activity his friends had going on.
like my uncle, get the fuck out of here.
Take guys, Drake, take.
Just want to point out, Officer Reyes got out of the car after being deemed like receiving a threat from these two individuals, saying, "Watch this, watch this, watch this," walking over to the car.
Take off the badge. Take off the shirt.
Touch my car
No
sheet.
body cam. Yo, no.
Right here, my client's friend is saying, no, this is not his car.
That's not his car.
That's
What
not
you
his
doing?
car.
Fuck.
And you can hear, let me just rewind that real quick so you guys can hear what Officer Reyes had to say.
Give a fuck.
I don't know if you guys heard that clearly. Hold on.
Oh,
Fuck.
What you
I don't give a
doing?
fuck.
What are you doing? I don't give a fuck. That's what officer said after saying, watch this, watch this, watch this. Clearly showing retaliatory behavior. Impounding the vehicle. My client is right there. This is when he starts engaging with actual conversation.
I don't
Yo,
give a
you
fuck.
not. You just
Yo,
took
bro.
someone else's car.
Yo, that's
I don't
my
care.
car.
That's my car. There we go.
What are you doing?
Now, Officer Reyes immediately starts walking over to the actual illegally parked vehicle and clearly about to try to impound it.
Nah, chill.
You should have talked to me.
Chill, don't touch my car, bro.
What?
Chill.
Bro, what?
Yeah, chill, bro.
Where the other client, where the other individual drove off. So, Your Honor, this footage directly contradicts multiple claims in Officer Reyes' statement. He claims that the vehicle was on a sidewalk. It clearly was not. He claimed that he gave them the opportunity to move their vehicle, and he did not on either vehicle. He walked over to the other car, trying to impound it until the other guy got into the car. He claims that his actions were without malice or bias, yet he said, watch this, watch this, watch this, and I don't give a fuck when he was told that he had the wrong vehicle. He claims he followed proper procedure, yet he impounded a legally parked vehicle first, while his own vehicle sat illegally on the sidewalk. This footage proves retaliatory enforcement and unlawful seizure and the wrongful fine. Thank you, Your Honor, for that footage.
At this time, do you have additional footage to present to the court or any witnesses to call to the stand?
I do have the official statement of defense where we can go over line by line if you guys would like on all the contradictions and claims that Officer Reyes was making within his statement himself, if you would like me to go over that.
Are these official statements from those witnesses?
This
These are
is the
witness
official
statements?
statement. This is the official statement of defense from Officer Apollo Reyes that was submitted into evidence yesterday from the prosecution side.
Okay, so that statement from Mr. Reyes is not to be used as testimony in the trial. It is put into the officer's report as the official officer's statement. So it's not anything we have to go over, but if you would like to make a comment about the officer's statement, you can do so now.
Okay, the statement was basically the stuff that I mentioned on the video itself, where his direct claims that he was making from his statement contradicts what we saw on the footage from the video.
Okay.
Nothing further, Your Honor, for
All right, so you rest your
evidence.
case.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Job well done. All right,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mariah, the floor
Yes,
is
Your Honor.
yours. It's time for you to present your
Mhm.
case. You may
Mhm.
begin.
Thank you, Your Honor. So the defense acknowledges that there is no body cam footage from Officer Apollo Reyes' perspective. Earlier that day, Officer Reyes was involved in multiple active pursuits, during which his body cam was a loss. Despite that, he immediately documented the loss, continued his duties, and he later filed a detailed written statement. His report matches exactly what can be seen in the plaintiff's video. Might I add his video statement as well? Both vehicles parked illegally near a fire hydrant, one towed, and the other moved after enforcement began. The video also shows no signs of confrontation, bias, or retaliation, only standard procedure.
Objection, Your Honor.
Basis?
Sorry, give me 1 second. Hold on.
Yeah, that's the
Not
person I
busting
speaking
up
for
in
on
the
PD
door.
side.
Actually, you know what? Go ahead and say it again.
So Officer Reyes remained professional and by the book. Meanwhile, the plaintiff has not appeared, has not testified, and has not submitted a single document
Okay, objection,
proving
Your
the
Honor.
car was theirs or the fine was ever
Basis?
wrongfully issued.
She is talking from lack of authority.
That's not an objection. Basis?
Objection narrative.
Overruled. I'm gonna let her continue.
The defense's account is consistent, verifiable, and supported by the plaintiff's own evidence. He has not provided any receipt of his car being towed. In the video, there is no license plate visible, so we're not able to identify if that vehicle even belongs to the plaintiff himself.
Objection.
Basis?
Relevance, because my client's car, like they multiple people said that that was my client's car My client said it was his car, but the officer didn't even question or ask at that moment, as we saw in the dash camera footage.
So
He
we're
didn't.
going
The
off of word
officer.
of mouth?
Oh,
am
hold on,
still talking.
not in the middle of a objection. Hold on, we'll address
My
it.
apologies, Your Honor.
You got it.
We saw within the dash camera footage that the officer did not ask for registration, did not ask if that was the client's vehicle. He didn't try to identify what was going on in that situation. We saw clearly that the officer walked straight up to the car and started impounding it, saying, "Watch this, watch this, watch this." And when told that that wasn't the client's car, he still didn't try to identify it. He said, "I don't give a fuck." And also, objection hearsay. She can't testify to the officer's actions because we saw the actions within the footage, and she's trying to testify against his actions like as if he did something where we don't have evidence on that.
All right. So I'm going to overrule you on both counts. Number one, she can speak to what we all just saw in the video. She was only referencing that what she saw, so it's not hearsay, or the court will not take it as hearsay.
But she
Second,
was lying on what she was saying.
let the court, you can refute that, but let's get through this part first. Now, to your very first point of what she was saying in regards to the ownership of the vehicle. Someone claiming that something is theirs is not prudent. I can say that the dress that you have on is mine. I can bring in a bunch of my friends to say, yeah, that is her dress, bitch, take it off. I need a receipt to prove that that is mine. It needs to be an official record. And who but the police would know better? We're also talking about a car that has no plates, no license, no registration, no tags, and that is clearly seen from the video. So I ask you now, can you produce the registration, tags, and title that this automobile belongs to your client undeniably?
Yes, Your Honor. And honestly, like I mentioned before, Officer Reyes didn't even request that information from my client, as we saw that on the dash camera before impounding his vehicle.
Now, you do know that if a car has no tags or plates and it's on the road, it is the rule, it is the law that it can be possessed by the authorities until the rightful owner can claim and then make it usable for the road. So if it doesn't have license, no tags, it means it doesn't have insurance. If he hits somebody, nobody could be compensated for their injuries, or he can't be compensated for their injuries. There's a reason why these things exist. So,
I
yeah,
understand, Your Honor, but that officer didn't ticket that offense, Your Honor.
Well, he did what he's supposed to do. He impounded it.
No, but the ticket was for illegal parking, and that's exactly what he was stating while he impounded the vehicle.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I continue?
You may.
Okay, Your Honor. So the vehicle was within the 15 feet of the fire hydrant, and I can hear myself.
Objection, Your Honor.
Give me 1 second.
Hold on, I do have a, hold on. I also have an echo. Let me get my tech together. Are you both talking in the city?
Kayla.
I'm talking in the city. Hold on, I can hear myself.
Okay, let me take you down.
Yo, come on, like, yo,
some
can we
professionalism
yo,
in this
Oh, I
shit.
see what it is.
I see what it
is. Okay, there we go.
Fucking loser.
Okay. Well,
That's how you guys talk to your officer?
I can hear. Hold on.
Who is that disrespected? Was that in here? Who was it?
Yeah, I think it was Red. The officer Red right there.
Thoughts are
the
not
red hair.
facts, woman.
Yeah, man, this shit's fucking crazy.
And JP right there. Justin Porter.
All right.
A thug sitting with officers. Okay.
All right, so let's get this clear right now. If you are not an attorney, I'm gonna need you to shut the hell up in this courtroom.
She just called them thugs, Your Honor.
Yo, shut up.
If you are not an attorney, this is not your turn to be in the goddamn spotlight. Shut up and have some respect. Maintain your dignity. Please.
Hallelujah.
This is not your moment to shine, boo-boo. The floor belongs to these two amazing young women who are here to represent the citizens. And yes, police are citizens too. So show them some respect. Any more outbursts, and I will fine you 100,000. And it is within my right to do so. Try me. Anyone else want to interrupt the proceedings? Ladies, I am so sorry about that. Now, where were we?
You're okay,
I
Your
was
Honor.
objecting, Your Honor.
Okay, let's get back to your objection. Oh,
Objection, improper lay witness opinion. She's trying to say that he was within 15 feet. She can't speak to specialized knowledge on the distance to the fire hydrant.
Overruled. We also saw in the video where the car was as in relation to the fire hydrant.
But it
And
wasn't within 15 feet. My
the
client is
normal
6'11".
we can't go by that. What you want to go by is the height, width, and length of a fire truck. If a fire truck, hold on, I need you to listen to me so it can make sense in your head. If a fire truck were to pull up to the fire hydrant, would it be able to fit where those two cars are? And that is what she's talking about. You have to let her finish her argument, and then you can refute it and prove her wrong.
The fuck kind of analogy was that?
Who is that? Say it again, and stand up when you say it too.
Excuse me. I said, what the fuck kind of analogy was that?
Officers, y'all know what to do.
I'll take care of him. I'll take care of him. I'll take care
No,
of
no,
him.
wait, don't take. No,
You
can decide that.
Nah, wait.
Get him up out of here. Contempt. And get me my 100K.
All right.
Get him up.
And get me my 100K too.
Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.
Oh, I'm sorry. You heard that shit?
I literally just had to calm myself down. I literally just said. Am I speaking Greek? Am I speaking some type of language that's not understood?
This thug right here, can we get him removed as well? He
Serena,
keeps making
you're
comments about you.
Serena, you're interrupting the judge.
Judge.
Yes.
Can we get him removed as well? He keeps talking as well.
Who? Stand up.
The guy in the white shirt and the black backpack.
I've been nothing but quiet. What is she
No,
talking
you
about?
haven't been.
If you was quiet, then why the hell would you stand up?
He wasn't quiet, Your Honor.
Sit
Your Honor,
down.
we're wasting the court's time. Can we continue?
Don't you tell that this is not a waste of the court time. Maintaining order in this court is never a waste
ridiculous.
of time. Now go over there and type.
You people need to learn how to act.
Thank you, officer. Shoot. All right. Overruled. Let's get back to it. I'm not trying to be here all night. Continue.
Your Honor, I just want to rest my case. No plate. No impound ticket. No case. Thank you.
All right.
Objection again, Your Honor. That's not what the ticket was for.
Do we have the ticket in question?
The wrongful fine was listed for illegal parking, and that's exactly what Officer Reyes stated within the dash camera.
Okay. Noted. It is now time for closing statements. We're going to give the floor to you, Serena, to go ahead and close out. You have 1 minute.
Okay. Your Honor, the evidence before the court is overwhelming and irrefutable. Let's address Officer Reyes' statement point by point. He claims my client's vehicle had 2 wheels positioned on the sidewalk. The dash camera footage proves that that was false. The vehicle was entirely on the street. He claimed he acted without malice or personal bias, yet his own words, watch this, watch this, watch this, and then I don't give a fuck. When he had the whole wrong vehicle expose this as a lie. His own vehicle was closer to the fire hydrant itself and on the sidewalk, not showing any type of example of what legal parking should be. Clearly showing himself as above the law. He claims he gave someone the opportunity to move their vehicle, which was false. He directly went to my client's car saying, watch this, watch this, watch this. And in California law, it says 15 feet for the fire hydrant, and he was more than 15 feet away. He claims his actions followed departmental protocol and reasonable judgment, yet he impounded a legally parked vehicle first, while the illegal parked vehicle was allowed to actually be moved by the time he got to it. That's not procedure, that's retaliation. He conveniently omits from his statement that he was told multiple times that he had the wrong vehicle, that witness had informed him that his car did not belong to the person he had words with, and his response was just, I don't give a fuck. Now, to the charges. The violation of civil rights. Officer Reyes was acting under color of state law, violated my client's Fourth Amendment right against unlawful seizure and his 14th Amendment rights to due process and equal protection. The Fourth Amendment protects against seizure of property without probable cause. There was no violation. The dash camera proved it. Officer Reyes seized my client's vehicle anyway. The 14th Amendment guarantees equal protection under the law. Officer Reyes was told that this was the wrong vehicle, that my client had no words with him, and he responded, I don't give a fuck, and seized it anyway. This is discriminatory, retaliatory enforcement, the very definition of a civil rights violation. This is textbook 42 USC 1983, a state actor depriving a citizen of constitutional rights under color of law.
You better cook.
The wrongful fine. The $2,000 fine was issued without any legal bias. Officer Reyes was claiming that it was sidewalk illegal parking. The footage proved otherwise. He claims no claim to ownership. My client was standing right there. He followed procedure, yet the car was impounded. There was no violation. Therefore, the fine is wrongful.
All right.
The unlawful search and seizure. The seizure of my client's vehicle violated the Fourth Amendment. Officer Reyes had no probable cause. Even his own fabricated justification, sidewalk parking, is disproven by the footage. More importantly, Officer Reyes knew that he had the wrong vehicle and did not give a fuck, proving he seized the vehicle despite knowing that there was no legitimate basis. And the missing body cam. Your Honor, I cannot conclude without noticing the convenient absence of Officer Reyes' body camera footage. We subpoenaed it. He claimed he didn't have it. If Officer Reyes' actions were lawful, proper, and followed procedure as he claims, his body camera would be working. His body camera would prove that immediately. Its absence speaks volumes. The only footage we have is the dash camera from a civilian. Completely contradicts his statement. Officer Reyes' own illegal parking, the final irony, while Officer Reyes claims he was enforcing parking laws, his own patrol vehicle was parked illegally on the sidewalk during the entire incident. This very violation he falsely accused my client of, Officer Reyes was actually committing. Your Honor, this case is about abuse of power. Officer Reyes was upset with someone at this location. He assumed my client's vehicle belonged to that person. When he was wrong, he explicitly said, watch this, watch this, watch this, and I don't give a fuck, and seized the car anyway. And then he fabricated a justification in his official statement, claiming sidewalk parking that never occurred. He claimed to follow procedure while actually impounding the legal car first. He claimed to act without bias while his own words proved otherwise.
All right, now I'm
That
gonna
is
have
it,
to
Your
stop
Honor.
you there. And as much as I love
That's all, Your
you
Honor.
cooking up in the kitchen, it's been like 5 minutes. It's supposed to get a minute. Now, I had a question that I was gonna ask you, but I forgot what it was. If I remember, I'll come back to it. And now we're gonna give
Okay.
the floor to the defense. You can take extra time as well, but let's hear your closing statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The facts are clear. both vehicles were illegally parked near a hydrant. One vehicle was towed after no one claimed ownership, and the other driver complied only after enforcement began. Officer Reyes acted lawfully, followed procedure, and maintained professionalism throughout the incident. The plaintiff, on the other hand, failed to appear, failed to testify, and failed to produce any proof of their claim. The video provided confirms the violation, not misconduct. There was no retaliation, no abuse of power, and no violation of civil rights. For these reasons, the defense respectfully requests that all claims against Officer Apollo Reyes be dismissed in full, recognizing his actions as proper, lawful, and in full compliance with LSPD policy. In your honor, before I rest my case, the defense would like to file a countersuit against the plaintiff for obstruction of justice, filing false reports, false accusations,
What?
and district office damages.
God damn. And what remedy are you seeking for this countersuit?
So the plaintiff I'll get to that, Your Honor. I'm sorry. The plaintiff knowingly submitted false claims and misleading evidence to this court, accusing a law enforcement officer of misconduct, while the submitted video directly contradicts their allegations.
It's funny you say
Their
that.
failure to appear and lack of supporting documents has wasted the court's time and resources. Therefore, the defense respectfully requests damages totaling $400,000, broken down as follows.
Objection, Your Honor. You can't file a countersuit in the middle of a trial.
She's not filing. She's closing out and saying what she would want. Now, you can't interrupt her. Even if she's doing something wrong, you can't interrupt her. I can't.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I just smell the bullshit all over this shit.
Oh!
So...
maintain your dignity, Mr.
Hey, Your Honor, watch how you talking to my girl, Your Honor.
Who is that?
Is he back? The same thing?
Who is that? Who said that? Stand up. Who said that?
No one, Your Honor. It was nobody, Your Honor.
Oh, now it's nobody. Before you knew exactly who said it, though, right?
It was this guy right here. It was this guy.
It was him with the white shirt.
Officers, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what the fuck to do. Get him up out of here. Sorry, Serena. Get him up out of here.
Which one, Your Honor? Which one?
Whoever said it. Y'all know who said it. Whoever they pointed at. Get him up out of here and give me my 100K. $100,000. Contempt of court. Get him up out of here.
Which one do you think it was, Your Honor?
Why would I say
It was
that?
Justin Porter. Justin Porter.
I thought you didn't know who said it.
Your Honor.
Listen, I don't care. Get him the hell up out of my courtroom.
I don't know which one it was, Your Honor. It was
We aren't sure which one it was, Your Honor.
The officer and remove both of them then.
Wow, you guys are rats. Look at you, rats.
Are they together? Are they together?
This guy right
no,
here.
Your Honor.
No, but they can get
I'm a
removed
cop.
together.
Let's go.
Move both of them.
All right,
that's fun.
listen.
That's fun.
Fuck.
The hell up out of here. Come back in 5 minutes when y'all can control your lips.
Oh, I thought that was my...
Y'all too grown for this.
Ridiculous. Grown men.
Right. Now, I know Serena fine, but goddamn, knock it off. This insecurity is not becoming.
Thank you, Your Honor. Type shit.
What about Mariah? Mariah fine.
Of course, and you damn right she is. My lawyers are the best of the best. They are peaches, honey.
Thank you, Your Honor.
But you men need to learn how to control yourselves. Poking out your chest and acting like this is a peacock walk is not the way to attract my lawyers. These are women of style, sophistication, beauty, and intelligence. It's not the way to do it. Jesus. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me calm the fuck down. My blood pressure. Jesus. Somebody get me a peppermint. Okay. Where were we? Oh, right. Serena, this is her closing argument. No one
Yes, Your Honor.
interrupted you during your 5-minute soliloquy. Allow her to
Yes,
speak.
Your Honor. Thank you.
You know we like to throw shade, girl. Continue, my love.
So, therefore, the defense respectfully requests damages totaling $400,000 broken down as follows: $150,000 for obstruction of justice due to misleading the court and interfering with due process, $100,000 for filing false police reports and false accusations against a law enforcement officer, $150,000 for district office fees and legal resources expended in defending this baseless claim. The
Jesus.
countersuit isn't about revenge, it's about responsibility. Actions have consequences, and this serves as a valuable reminder of what happens when the justice system is misused. The defense rests its case and respectfully requests the court grant full dismissal of the plaintiff's claims and award the countersuit damages in full.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Your Honor.
Now, before I retire to deliberation, and we have quite a jury, live jury pool with us tonight that have been following this case from the dreams. Compliments to the ladies from the dreams as well for your prowess and your beauty in court. I do
Thank
have
you,
a
Your Honor.
question. I need to see the registration for this car, ladies. Who has the registration for the car?
Your Honor, my client was unable to make it due to work today.
Okay.
Do
we
he
have
was not.
a police officer? Is any police officer here that can assist us with pulling out the MDT so that we can see who this car is registered to?
I don't think it was his.
Your Honor, it was his car, but I don't
I-
have the plate number with me. We do have the MDT.
We do
I
have
can't-
his
Where's the plate?
name. We do have his name, so we could look it up and see what cars are registered to him under
Oh,
his
yes,
name.
Your Honor.
So
We have access to the MDT if you would like me to pull it up.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Well, if there was no plate, then we can't prove that that was the car,
Hold on, wait,
miss.
officer, can you let me cook?
My bad. You cooking.
Thank you. And what the fuck you got on scuba gear? What is you doing?
I was taking a look at some people in this courtroom, and I don't think I want to breathe in what they've breathed in.
Why you gotta be petty? All right.
Your Honor, I'm not sure which car it is. My client has 3 cars
He has
with
3
license
cars.
plates. Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Now,
And no record, by the way.
okay, that's fine. Excellent. We love that. That's black excellence right there. Okay, so he has 3
Mhm.
cars. All of the cars that he has license plates, correct?
Yes,
Have
ma'am.
license plate numbers. This
Yes, ma'am.
particular car, as I saw from the video, had no plates, no registration, which means it could not possibly be any of the cars listed in that MDT.
I'm not sure that's true, Your Honor. I think that we're going based off of.
You have to prove it, Serena. Prove to me that that car is his
But
car.
Your Honor, the reason why the car was towed in the the reason why he impounded the vehicle in the first place, as he stated within the dash camera footage.
No, Serena. Listen, girl. You could sell chrome to a doorknob. Somebody will buy the Brooklyn Bridge off you, girl. You can talk. You got it. But I asked you a specific question, specific evidence. Prove to me that this car was his. There was no license plate on that car.
Okay, I respect your what you're saying, Your Honor. I'm just saying that's not what the ticket was for. That's not what the
I'm not
vehicle
asking
was
you about the
impounded for.
ticket. I'm not asking you about the ticket. I understand about the ticket, and I will address that. But
Okay, Your
this
Honor.
is a very important point. The car had no license plate. Therefore, if an officer in his duty comes across a car that is on the street with no tags, no license, no clear identification markers, they have to, it is their job in the SOPs to immediately remove that car from the street. So I need you to prove to me that this car was the property of your client. I need to see the registration of that car. I need you to prove that he's the owner of that vehicle right now. Are you able to provide me that proof today?
honestly, Your Honor, what I can do is I can show you proof that it's a city issue and it's not because of my client that there's no plate on the car. Because if once my client purchased the vehicle, there was no plate on their car. He did purchase it from.
Do you have a purchase slip from your client from the dealership?
My client's not here right now, Your Honor, but I can get that provided to you.
You should have had that from the beginning. That
But
should have been the first thing you had.
But this was not something that was ever discussed. This is not something I was going to prepare for, knowing that the actual fine.
You have a client who is involved in an automobile lawsuit. The first thing you have to do is make sure you can prove that that vehicle belongs to the client before you even write the suit.
Your
I mean,
Honor.
I could say that the car is mine, and then he was just standing there. The video does not show that he's the owner. It doesn't prove anything. It just proves he was standing outside with some friends.
Your Honor.
Hold on, don't interrupt me.
Yo,
the
watch your
video
mouth, Your Honor.
shows. Get him up out of here. Who said that?
Who
said it?
in here?
Yeah, who said
in
that?
here?
Show some fucking respect, you are.
Now, if you man enough to say all that bullshit you was just saying, be man enough to come up here and say it to my face in front of this bench and catch these fines I'm about to throw on that ass. 100K.
Like a good boy.
Someone's quiet.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, she said she's gonna throw it in the
Your
street.
Honor, just to get back on topic, the vehicle was seized based off of his ticket. He was ticketed as illegal parking while Officer Reyes was illegally parked. It was done retaliatory. He said, watch this, and I don't give a fuck. Like, there was so much proof on his actual actions.
I understand, but again, that's not what I asked you. I asked you to prove to me who is the owner of the car. Do you have a receipt for the car?
So,
do you have a
Your Honor, can I
registration
get that for you right now? Can I ask for a brief dismissal so I could get that for you?
Please
Thank
get
you.
that, because I'm going to go into deliberation. But hold on, before y'all leave, I have a second question. Next question. Okay. So here's what I need for you to bring me into chambers so that I can look at it while I deliberate. I need to know, I need you to prove that he is the owner of the car. You can do that through a vehicle purchase receipt with admission or proof that the city was going through something and that's why he did not have these plates. I've never known a city to issue an automobile without plates. If there was something happening, you need proof of that as well. I need to see the registration. That needs to be tied to what is in the MDT. Enough time has passed, whereas that all of these three numbers that he has should tie to one of those vehicles. I need proof of that. And again, you need to prove to us why he has no plates. Those are the three things I need for my deliberations. Now, I'll give you about 5 minutes to get that to me. Police officers are here. They can provide you access to anything that you need in regards to looking up the records, as well as make and license of the vehicles tied to these license plates here. All right. Court is adjourned. 5 minutes.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Yes.
I have a friend named Stanley. He has a vehicle that looks just like that one.
What's going on?
I just thought I'd say it.
Now, your friend Stanley, does he
gather proof that vehicle?
Does he have license plates?
He didn't. I don't. I'm just saying that color and the look of that car. I think that was my friend Stanley's car.
Did he just hit me?
I just thought I'd say that.
Was there an assault in the courtroom?
He just put his hands on me. That man just put his hands on me.
Who? What man?
That man that was dismissed from the courtroom. I believe her boyfriend. He just put his hands on me.
Did you get the
yeah, I have it. Yes,
okay.
yes,
well,
Your Honor.
You know what you got to do. All right, I'm going in chambers. I need to talk to my jury. Turn my. Y'all know how we do it. We go by the window to have this conversation. All right, y'all. Please excuse how my face looks. I haven't been. I come in here, I do my job, and I leave. Hold on. Okay. So let me turn down my sound. There we go. So I'm on whisper. All right. So jury, here is I saw what you guys were saying that you guys were thinking about the citizen. And while of course since I left, man, listen, let me explain something to you, Jamaica, the beat. I cannot. Okay. So here's the thing. While I am always on the side of the citizens, always, but when you're wrong. Number one, the I need to know who owns this car. Imagine you are driving a car in whatever city you are in. Let's say New York. Let's say you're driving a car in New York. It has no plates, no titles, no nothing. I park in or very near a fire hydrant, so much so that a fire truck, if there were a fire, could not park. Let's just remember that. My car, again, has no plates, no title, no nothing. The police officer pulls up and says, hey, you're parking, illegal parking, illegal parking. Now, I don't know about you, in New York City, when the po-po roll up, we roll the fuck out. We ain't trying to get that type of time. Now, if we are with some hard-headed, knuckle-headed friends, again, we get in our shit and get out because we know that our car ain't got no plates, titles, license, nothing. And we know that if the police notices in it, that car is gone. Gone. You understand?
So we're wasting the court's time.
So I need for this to make it make sense. I need for this to make sense. How do I find for a citizen who is driving a car with no plates, no registration, can't prove the car is his, is parked illegally, and then wants to get mad because the car gets impounded after the police told them they're illegal to park and to roll out? Then you called him all types of bitch ass niggas, and he just started doing his job. There's no way without at least, there's no way I can find for this. There's there's no way. You don't get, I've never seen this. The car ain't even registered. He can't even prove the car his. I could say the car mine. Listen, we got drama in these deliberations. This is my job right here. So everyone is guilty. Now the countersuit, I'm not gonna let fly. I think that's just petty on top of petty. I have, I think I'm going to dismiss this case. Clearly, they were, I mean, just the absolute disrespect of authority. The young man came and he said, you're parked illegal, you're parked illegal. And then they started calling him everything but a son of God. You got no plates on your car. You loud and wrong to begin with. I don't know. Do you
Your Honor, I
guys
think it's
see,
been 5 minutes, Your
understand
Honor.
what I'm saying? I'm sorry, young man. What'd you say?
I think it's been 5 minutes, Your Honor, no?
Is Serena back with proof of who that car
Your Honor,
belongs
I don't
to?
believe
I
the
don't know.
prosecution
But
prepared for this.
I believe it's 5 minutes, you know? I
Okay,
honestly
well, let's
don't,
give
you know,
Serena a little bit more time to get back. I need to know if who this car belonged
we
to.
are wasting
Your
resources
Honor,
right now, Your Honor.
I have
Just
a
because they
question.
Could
weren't
y'all,
prepared.
What kind of lawyer goes into a case to say that their client got their car impounded without proving that it was their client's car that got impounded and
And
that
now
the
we
car
gotta
even got
waste more
impounded?
resources
these
because
are
we didn't
This
not
have
is
these are
officers
not
here
ridiculous.
to
questions for
protect
us to
you.
answer. Our job, well, my job is to sort through the arguments and make it make sense.
I think this case is over, and this is a learning lesson for Serena because she needs to
To
come
be
prepared
better
next time.
prepared, yeah, and don't think, you know, oh, this is an easy case. That's what I think. No, 'cause
Y'all think
now
a lot.
I gotta, you know, waste more resources, you know, with my officers being here to make sure you're okay, you know, to make sure you're
That
protected.
countersuit's
Like,
gonna hit.
Can one
Your
of
Serena.
you
Honor, I
pull
do
can one
have
of you
proof.
pull out the MDT and look up
Your
the
Honor,
information for the car was I got you, Serena, 1 second. Look up the information for the car that was impounded and tell me who it belongs to. You have the information there. Serena?
That's not our
Yes.
job to prove it. That's Serena's
I, I
job.
I'm
I'm
asking you,
Your Honor,
judge.
I have the same MDT as the officers do. I can show it to you.
Okay. Officer, I need you to give me the information on the car that was impounded, where it came from, who it belongs
I
to.
have the
Serena?
impound.
That's gonna take about 2 hours. We impound like a 1,000 cars every
We
day.
gotta go through all the files.
It's instead of having them go through it, Your Honor, I have the actual image from the phone of the impound.
Okay, please share it on your screen.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back in there.
Yes.
Man.
Can you tell her
Late
to
evidence
stay in the
submission is
judge's channel so I can speak to her real quick?
Okay. Serena, they want you to stay to go to the judge's channel. She wants to talk to you real quick. But you can share your
Okay.
screen in the meantime.
Thank you.
If I go to the judge's channel, I can't share my screen at the same time.
Okay, I'll wait.
No, she doesn't need to share her
Okay.
screen. She doesn't need to share her screen at the time. I'm just talking to her personally.
All right. Oh, but she
Thank-
needs to show me something before she goes. I just need her to show me something real quick. We're trying to get a basic question answered in regards to the owner of the vehicle in question.
I'm gonna pull her up.
How the frick can you prove? Hey, buddy, was that car yours?
Can you get Henry off the stage so I can share?
All right, let me go back.
It's yours?
All right, and he would have to pull himself off the stage. I don't think I can remove
But you're not a
him.
bitch.
Yeah, I can't remove him off the stage. Can you just put the screenshot in the comments? Okay. Trackhawk. Impounded by Apollo Reyes.
Yo, stop bumping into me, bro.
Okay. 76F. Okay, so now we have the license plate number, correct? 5676FK4M. I believe that's it. All right. Officer, are you still here with me?
Your Honor, I just posted. I'm showing you the screenshot from the MDT yourself.
Got it. Yep, I got it. And that gave me what I believe is the license plate number.
Yes, ma'am. So, and again, Your Honor, he was ticketed for not the vehicle. It was based off of illegal parking.
I understand. Okay. All right. So we are almost ready. Officer, can you follow me for a second? I need your help.
Yeah, let's go.
5 minutes, by the way.
I understand.
Outrageous. Wasting resources over here for a case that shouldn't even be happening.
All right, sir. Can you look up a license plate for me, please?
What's that plate?
5676. F is in Frank. K is in kite. 4. M is in Mary.
Yep, I see it.
Who is that car registered to?
Anthony Giovanni. Where'd you
Okay,
get that plate from?
I hope you know it doesn't matter though, cause like there was no plate on the car.
Yeah, there was no
It
plate
really
on the
does not
car.
matter.
I know.
Okay.
Alright, by the way, it doesn't really
Okay,
matter.
so we find the car was Mr. Giovanni's. Jesus Christ. All that.
We good.
No, K is in kite. Cat adventures. Now, even though we've realized or we've sleuthed, you know what I'm saying? And I did that as an exercise just so that, for the RP of it, so that, they just prepare themselves better for cases. But now that we know who it is, it does belong to plaintiff, but it had no plates.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Doesn't matter what he ticketed it for. He was well within his rights, and it was his job, as he's commanded to do. If you see a illegally parked vehicle, especially one with no plates, get up out of there. But what I find disturbing is that he gave them an opportunity to leave and to move. and they decided they chose to be belligerent and they chose violence. And now, got to pay the cost if you want to be the boss. Loose lips, sink ships. All right. All right, everyone, I'm ready to make I have my decision. I have my decision. If everyone would come in, court is back in session.
What?
Court is back in session.
And watch where you're swinging your arms.
Call me Curry.
Okay. So here are the rules to my decisions. While I am speaking, I am not to be interrupted. My decisions are final. If you choose to appeal, that is your right. You can do so. This is, this is not a dictatorship in that regard, but I need for this time to be respected. So I need all mics off. And again, please do not interrupt while I am providing the decision.
Yes, Your Honor.
Who the fuck is that?
Boogie.
Yes,
Let
Vicky.
me interrupt you for
No,
1
it's,
second.
who's the Jason
I
again?
have tried to talk to you as well as your client together. I did try to do the reach out. There's only so much I can do. And I'm going to let the case proceed after this because I've tried 3 times now. I'm just saying.
All right. Are we ready to
Oh,
hear
okay,
the
okay.
decision?
Then we can just talk after this. No worries.
Who's that talking?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Mitchell, you can't hear? Okay, good. You can hear me. All right. This case is an interesting one. The reason why I allowed this case to go forward is anytime someone claims that their civil rights have been violated, it is important that we hear the case, we hear why, and we try to make adjustments. If someone was wronged, we try to make sure that it's made right. That's what justice is about. Now, while this case may seem like a simple traffic case to some, it sets precedent for for the rules of the road, for what is appropriate behavior, both from a citizen and from the police, and how we move forward together to make this a beautiful city that people actually want to come to live in, work in, and thrive in. The video was disturbing on many fronts. But the main thing that pointed out to me was when the officer drove up, his very first words were illegal parking. You're parked illegally, illegal parking. As an officer of the law, he is to be respected. He gave an opportunity to the people on the corner to move their cars from what he said was an illegal parking zone. It is not for a regular citizen to determine what is legal and what is an illegal parking zone. They don't know if an emergency was about to happen, if drills were being run. He told them to move. They were supposed to move. Now, I live in the dreams in New York City. When Popo roll up, you roll out. You don't get to tell the police, shut the fuck up, motherfucker, and all types of shenanigans that was said to this young man as he warned them to move out the way. Second point, where the cars were parked, whether the tires were on the sidewalk or not, a fire truck could not have fit in that space. If a fire broke out in that building, a fire truck would not have been able to place it. We measured it. The fire trucks in the city would not have been able to do that. Therefore, the
Your Honor.
officer do not interrupt. Let me finish, please, so that I can maintain my thought. This is your time for arguing and doing your thing. So you presented a very good case. You both did. The officer gave an order. The citizen did not comply. Not only did they not comply with the officer's order, they called him everything but a child of God and was disrespectful, and then had the nerve to get butthurt when he got belligerent back. This is a human being, and he is a citizen as well.
I'm so sorry for cutting you off, Your Honor, but that was not him.
He is in a position of authority. And to that point, and please don't interrupt me again, but to that point, birds of a feather flock together. If I'm with my friends and they start doing some wild, stupid shit, and I stay there with the wild, stupid shit, guess what happens when the repercussions for wild, stupid shit happen? I'm going down too. If I didn't want to be associated with his shenanigans, I would have got the fuck up out of there. That's what a rational human being would do. He did not. Matter of fact, he stayed there like the shit was cute. And he found out what cute was. He should have taken that settlement yesterday, because today he gets absolutely nada. His case is dismissed. Your counterclaim is dismissed. Court is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Wait, so what was the verdict?
She said she dismissed both the countersue and the sue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
So all that for nothing?
Oh my God, bro. We was in for a fucking hour.
This fucking dumb old bitch fucking judge.
Officers, you know what to do.
Yo,
come and say that. Come and say that. Come and say that. Come and say that in front of this bitch right here. Officer.
Wait.
Get him. Arrest his ass. Arrest him. And bring him in my chambers. Get him and bring him in my chambers. Don't run, bitch. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run, bitch. Don't run. Don't run, bitch. You got all that mouth?
I'm tired of you, motherfucker. Come here.
Think you can disrespect the authority of this city and get away with it?
Judge, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about Serena's boyfriend, all right, Judge? I'm sorry about Serena's boyfriend.
Arrest that nigga, B. Get him. That is a command of the court. The fuck?
Lil Quake.
Always gotta make me come out of my goddamn character.
Bro,
I'm trying to be professional.
Card, bro. I don't help you with your whole life.
Ain't this a bitch?
Now what if I don't? Now what?
I ain't fine following them fools. They try to get me fucking killed, shot, and murdered up in here. No, thank you.
It was denied, but we basically we won.
Cool.
Yeah. So
yes, the police, y'all won the case. It was dismissed. And basically, simply because they disregarded the authority of the police officer, and they were parked illegally. There were no plates on the car. It was just, it shouldn't even came this far.
I do want to say thank you so much for your time, Your Honor, and I hope you have a wonderful night. And I want to thank you for everything that you do for us.
Aw, you're welcome.
Thank you. This is my baby brother, by the way.
Hey, baby brother.
Hello. And Your Honor, I promise you, I was not talking there during that whole thing. You kicked me out, but I left because you just to be respectful.
My bad.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Who's doing what? I just hear.
It's not your fault.
I just hear, scary people talking. Ain't nobody coming up the bench to say it to my face and stand there and let me get in them pockets. I can't fight no man, but I'm gonna take your money.
I just wanted this to be over. I just wanted this to be.
Me too. I was trying to get it to be over yesterday. I clearly said yesterday, did I not?
Yeah.
Please, I implore you to take this.
You did. I'm just glad that even though Trell wasn't here, I persevered and I greatly appreciate. This is my first case and I see a long future with the DOJ.
I told you that you had it. You did not need Trell for this. You knew everything about the case. I knew you had it. But I
Great
think
job, Mariah.
Thank you
I
so
think
Sorry,
much.
that
Josh.
it's important to note that the authority of the police has to be respected.
Yes,
But
yes,
the
Your
way
Honor.
they spoke to him after he asked them to move, like illegal parking, he did well, he was not disrespectful. All he said was illegal parking, and they cussed his ass to the white meat. My feelings was hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very hard to watch. But justice was served today. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a great day.
All right. Court is adjourned, guys. I'll see y'all next time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josh.
Sergio,
You're
can I speak
welcome.
with
Yeah,
you?
you didn't get paid. Yeah,
Bye,
Hell,
guys.
Mariah.
fucking.
But like on another note, Mariah, like
Ooh, child. Jesus be offense. How many times did I have to lose my temper today? That's almost as bad as fucking Troublefield out in this motherfucker. Jesus. Let me eat some food before I leave so I don't come in here dead. Ugh. Case dismissed. The fuck? I ain't giving nobody shit. I know they mad as hell. Every 2 minutes you wanna be shouting out, "You respect my girlfriend." Why is this plate big like this? Yeah. Y'all see me trying to eat the drink, eat all the drink all the drinks. Okay, Troublefield. I'm trying to get through the damn case. They doing dos muchos. All right, so my next case is coming up in a couple of days. I think Monday. So tune back in Monday, guys. I got a really big one coming up. It's a doozy. They done press conferences and everything for it. So stay tuned. Hit me back. It's good to see all of you guys. I know I'm not doing it as much as possible, as much as I normally do, but I started deving my own city, and it is absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely in love with it. Folks are starting to has well, I had a couple of folks I invited in, and they just love it. So yeah, that's where a lot of my time has been, plus IRL work. But I'm still doing my DOJ. Oh, Troublefield, um, you still there? I'll tell you something real quick before I head out. Okay, Ricky, hold on. Let me drop the link for you real quick. Is Troublefield still in alive? I got a message today from a COA asking me if I wanted to come back and do. Yes, interesting. I was like, Anna, ooh, okay. Now, Ricky, I'm gonna give you the link to the city. There you go. That's the Discord. Now, my city is a five sim city. I love GTA and I love the game The Sims. So my server is custom made to run like The Sims. It's fly as fuck. You can come in here by yourself and play 4 hours if you want, or you could play with a group of friends or the people that's already in there. But it's dope. But yeah, think of The Sims meets GTA 5 and you got Sanctuary. So check us out. All right. But no, I'm not lying. I am definitely, I am not lying. So, Joy, yeah, Ricky, come through. It's definitely different. Doesn't run like any other city. First of all, we don't have any admins. We have two technical support people to address bugs on the spot. Any disagreements and shit that folks have, you open up a DOJ ticket. We handle it just like Judge Joe Brown, Judge Judy, or that. Check out my posts on my page. You'll get a little glimpse of life inside of the city. Um, we really have a good time. No toxicity. It's just a breath of fresh air, honey, when I tell you. Uh, that's why I had to calm myself down. Like I have not gotten that worked up in so long. I had to fucking take a breath. Jesus fucking Christ. You had me hollering and cussing on the stand. What the hell? Anyway, whew, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll put up the information for but just follow me and just, so you can get notifications when I go live and that way you won't miss the case. I'll talk to you guys.